What's up, you guys? Alrighty. So, I thought I would do a little live stream and explain why the heck I got this thing on my hand. Yeah, so for those of you, sorry, I got a lot of stuff going on back behind me. There's a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'd like to explain why this is my hand. And it's gonna be good. So it's just it's a hard cast. I thought I'd go with black, you know. I need to get like a silver Sharpie or something so people can sign it. But it's just a little booty cast. Is that a weird word? So it cuts way down here, and it's short here. It's just like a club I can just smack. Any guesses to what happened? Any guesses? This light is driving me crazy behind me. I gotta turn it off. All right. Any guesses to how this happened? Any guesses how I got this thing on my hand? Just a wrist injury. Just a wrist. For some of you guys who might have watched the last video, the Francis Marion orientation video, you might have an idea because I was in a hard splint during that video. Any guesses? No? All right. Batting? Yeah. Claire is watching my live and texting. Claire, you just go down to the bottom, and here, let me put you in it, Claire. Anyway, I'm explaining. I'll explain in a minute what's going on. Hey, you're in the live stream. So to comment, you go. Why did my Michigan accent just come out? If you want to comment, you go down to the bottom if you're on your phone, and like there's a little thing that comes up. Man, I sound Michigan. Okay. Claire, what did your mom say? Claire might film my wisdom teeth thing.
Oh, she's downstairs working with her scene partner, so I have to wait till she's done.
Okay. I'm getting my wisdom teeth out tomorrow. I think Claire should come film it. Please do. Please do.
No, I want to like some people end up either crying or laughing.
I know. Oh my gosh. I hope I'm so high. I don't even know.
What if you like cry?
What if I just even if I do cry, you gotta like make me laugh or something. Because either you cry or you laugh with all that stupid gas. Okay.
Comment and stuff.
Okay, bye. Okay, alright, so I'll tell you what happened now, okay? So basically in like February, yeah, I was at a camp, and they had us hitting off like these weird things. They were like punching bags, and move it, and it doesn't have a lot of give to it, right? And this one had like a metal pole down the middle, and I was just, I was at a camp, so I was trying to show off and stuff. So of course myself, I just started wailing at this thing, just smacking it, in right form and stuff. But I was just hitting it as hard as I could because I was like, I gotta do well at this camp. And so like I started getting, right after that, like I heard something bad, like it just started hurting so bad. Every time I swung after that, I was in so much pain. But I went through the rest of the camp, and basically just, hey Claire, and I basically just kind of toughed it out and went through the whole camp, and and then it just started hurting worse and worse, and I didn't do anything about it for like 4 weeks. I just kept playing, I've had injuries before, but I was like, oh, it's nothing, like nothing popped, I'm not bleeding, and no bones sticking out, so I'm fine. So basically after that, after 4 weeks of still playing really hard, I went to the doctor, and I went to the doctor, and he's like, oh, you have tendonitis, right? And so I had tendonitis, and we tried the really conservative things that you have to do, rest, ice, compression, elevation, rice, basically. I like to add an I to that for ibuprofen. Ricey. But so I just did that. I had a splint on it, like a soft splint that was a size too big, so I could still not a pain. So here, Claire, I went to the doctor basically again. I was like, I'm still in a lot of pain, like do I need to like an MRI or anything or whatever? Because I've torn stuff before, and like it kind of, I mean, it didn't feel like this. This was like a different pain because when every time I'd hit, it'd shoot down my fingers or like it was so painful. Like, you know, but I went back to the doctor, and so he did like an ultrasound to see where the fluid was, and that there was a lot of swelling in there. So he did a cortisone injection, which they don't like doing on young people. So they did that, and I got that shot. And he was like, "This is really gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so bad." And I was like, "Whatever, I'm tough." And I put my hand out, and he just stuck it in. It didn't even hurt. I didn't like. It felt like a bee sting. So. Yeah, so it didn't hurt that bad. He acted like it was gonna be the most painful thing ever. It was a long needle too. So I got that done. And the cortisone shot knocked it out. Whatever the heck it was, it knocked it out. It was gone. It was gone for like 2 months. And then, so that was February, March, April. It was gone. And then towards the end of May, that pain started coming back in my wrist. Because I was hitting a lot more. You know, we were playing a lot more. And, it hurt when I would bear weight on it or when I'd write or when I'd type. And mainly batting. The weight of just having the bat right there really hurt. So I just kept playing through the pain. I was like, whatever, like it'll go away. Once again, I made the wrong decision. You should always go to the doctor, kids. Always go to the doctor if something doesn't feel right, because the more you use it, the more it'll start hurting. So basically, where was I going with this? Oh, so last week I went back to the doctor, and so I went back, and they got me like. They said that it was tendonitis again, which this is a good doctor, and they're gonna do like an MRI where I just stick my hand in and they do it just to confirm that, because it's pretty severe tendonitis. If I can't even like, tendonitis sounds so lame. Like when I say that, I was not hoping, but like it just sounds really lame when I say it, but it's bad tendonitis. And if any of you guys have ever had tennis elbow or anything, you know how bad it hurts. And then just to have it in your wrist where you use it all the time, it's awful. So they confirmed that, and they put me in a hard splint, but I'm not a great patient because I just kept taking it off, and I could still move it a lot, move it. So I went back to the doctor today, and they're like, okay, you just suck at being a patient. So they put me in this, and so it's just a hard cast to keep me from moving it. So I'm in it for 4 weeks, which is a long time. So I'm going to basically miss this whole summer ball season, which is awful. So 4 weeks puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, July 16th, and summer ball's over July 27th. So basically I'm out for the whole rest of this season, which is awful. But I knew that going into it, and that I had to make like the decision whether to, keep playing with it and have it hurt, that whole college time, or I could take this summer, not totally off, but take most of the summer off and just put it in a cast, rest a whole lot, take anti-inflammatories, and then be able to play as hard as I want to in college. So that was definitely like the responsible decision. Not that I liked that decision, but I had to do it. Like I wanted to be able to go into college, hit the ground running and be able to go as hard as I want to. So it was really important to take this time off and wear this cast. So I'm not able to do anything really this summer. So I'm going to be able to go head first into college, hopefully. So that's what's up. That's the story, which it really does suck. It's really awful, but gotta have the student athlete mentality because college is 4 more years, and I gotta stay up on that. It's more important than suffering through these summer months and then being in pain for the next 4 years. So I might as well knock it out now. And I couldn't even, like, every time I would hit with it, I would just suck at hitting because I would go to swing and it was so much pain. I would literally just let go, and my bat would either drop and I'd just pop it straight up, or my bat would drop and I'd just miss it because I couldn't hold it up without this hand. So I should have just swung one-handed and just dealt with it. But yeah, kind of awful. So that's the story, guys. So I know softball, you're pretty close. I'll check it out. the softball bag video. I have one of those too. They're fun to make. Yeah, so that's the story of what happened here. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's the story. That's it. So that kind of, whatever. It's better in the long run, so I'd rather get rid of it now. All right, guys, any questions you guys have about this or anything else that you guys have to say? I would love to hear it. Any encouraging things about injuries? I've had a lot of injuries in the past before. I don't know what I'm going to do with my summer now. I'm going to do a lot of running. Good segue here. So tomorrow, I'm still doing the tutorial Tuesdays. They're going to be a little bit different. I'm going to have people help me because I can't, show you guys with this thing. So tomorrow's, while I'm trying to figure that out, I'm starting it tomorrow. Tomorrow's tutorial Tuesday is about working out and how to do speed and agility for softball. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, go follow me at, here, I'll write it down here, lib_Schultz11. That's my Instagram. And you guys can go look on there, and there's a trailer on there, like a sneak peek of what that series is about, the Tutorial Tuesday series. So I'd love if you guys could go check that out. That'd be awesome. I like the intro that's set up, so if you guys could go check that out, that'd be cool. So go follow me there and see what's up with that. Yeah. I've had 2 before the season has even started. Yeah. It's awful. Like, injuries just, they're not fun. They're not fun, but they happen to the best of us, so you got to go through them. I've had my fair share there. The 15 broken bones, 2 concussions, torn labrum. There's a lot, like, this is just one of those things. We got bad bodies in my family, bad bodies. Not fat, but, like, just not we don't hold up well. What tutorial will I do? Which tutorials? So tomorrow, like I said, will be the workout tutorials. So I may have, like, friends help me. I might be able to I can probably do a sliding one because you don't put your hands on. But, like, for diving, I'll probably have to have a friend help with that. Thanks, Claire. Claire will show you guys how to do some stuff. As long as you don't catch it down here, Claire. I'll teach Claire how to slide. Yeah, Claire will be my prodigy. She'll be like one of you guys, the guinea pig. I'll go, Claire. Okay, Claire, I'll teach you how to slide if you come and film my wisdom teeth tomorrow. Yeah, so I mean, I'll definitely do a lot of tutorials about, like, the mental side, and also, like, more of, like, the not physical side of softball, because there's a huge portion of softball that is not totally physical, and that's probably what I'll be doing, or anything to do with running, or I can't throw. Fielding, maybe I can show you some easy fielding drills. But tomorrow, the one coming out, while I'm figuring out all this, is about, speed and agility, which I can do right now, which I'm going to be doing a lot of this summer to stay active and stuff. So I'd love it if you guys went and checked that out. Tomorrow morning, it goes live at 9 a.m., I believe. So, yes, that would be good. Jillian Cook asked what happened. So I have this cast on my arm, if you can't see. Basically, I developed tendonitis over a long period of time, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And I'm a bad patient, so they put me in a cast because splints don't work for me, and because I would just keep playing. And so, yeah, that's what's up. Hey, Lorenzo. So it's a bummer, though. I'm out for pretty much the whole rest of the season. I'll dive. The thing is, I don't want to get dirt up in this, so maybe I'll dive. One of the diving drills that I wanted to show in it, because I was going to film this diving video last week, but then, hello. So for the diving video, I think I will probably get someone to help, and then I'll probably show it. So there's one drill that you can do for diving where you get a mat and you lay out on it. I could probably do that. Walk through it slow by slow. You're obsessed with diving. It's so weird. Why? Every time. diving, even though I love diving too. Yeah, so that's the deal with this. That's the deal. Any other questions you guys have? Yeah, so I've had my fair share of injuries. So it kind of, I was expecting one pretty soon. They just are a bummer. Like a fidget cube. You haven't seen one of these. These are like dinosaurs now, huh? Alright, so I will stay on for 20 more minutes and just answer questions, whatever the heck you guys got. I would love to hear it. When I get hurt and I have to wrap or splint or just on, I just play through it, but then I get a cast, so I can't play. Yeah, I was the same way. Every injury I've had, the doctor's like, "Oh, you can just wear a splint; it'll be fine." And then I take it off and go play. I was the exact same way, and then they have to cast you because it just gets bad and you don't listen. It's really awful. It really is. But this. At least, I know myself, so I know I needed to be stopped and do this so I could be better for college. So that's the main goal, being better for college, playing, being able to hit the ground running in the fall. And after this, I'm gonna be doing PT before I go to college in August. So I'll have 3 weeks to get back to it, and PT. So let's look at a calendar. Let's see. So I'll probably get the cast off 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's probably the 16th. And then, 2 weeks of PT. Is that a bad timeline? Is that not right? And then, I'll have 2 weeks to really, get ready for fall. And, fall we don't play as much, but, I'd like to go in strong, That's the mentality as a freshman. You want to go in strong, but I would like to do well, which I think everybody is like. Can you do a dive now? I'm not going to do a dive right now. Come on, I just got this on today. I'm trying to be careful. Maybe the diving video will go up in a couple weeks when it starts feeling a little better, and yeah. So maybe I don't know. I don't want to say anything and then not hold my side of the bargain with it. I know. Claire just texted me. These people really want you to dive. I know, Claire. They're obsessed with me diving. I love it, though. I love it. Those are the dive bros, man. I love diving, though. Claire knows it. Anytime we're at practice or whatever for school, I would just have cuts all down my legs. I'm not gonna dive right now. You'll be able to see plenty of dives in the diving video. Just wait for that. There is one live stream I think I dove. I dove on. I gave into the peer pressure. Actually, this is funny. I would dive on my bed, but okay. So my bed, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it because anytime I move my bed, even sit on it, it comes off the thing. Do you see it falling off? And I can't get it back on. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, guys, okay, so this is super cool. My bed. So I got this new bedding for college. I'm just kind of trying it out right now. It's called Betty's, and it is it's like a zipper bed, which is the coolest thing ever. Sorry, that was an awesome pause. My dog is barking downstairs. You can probably hear. Okay, tell me if you guys would like this idea for a video. So I want to take. So since I'm not playing, there's not okay, but I want to make a video of where I put a camera on Belle, my dog. If you guys haven't seen her, she's the cutest thing ever. Go follow me on Instagram. She's on there a little bit. And put a GoPro on her and basically walk around a pet store and see all this stuff that the dog thinks, or leave her at home alone and pretend to break into the house or something. To see what the dog sees or whatever. Woofy, I'm okay. Did you hear the story? You can go back. You should be able to go back and rewind. But anyway, I developed tendonitis over a long period of time, and it just got worse. So I have to wear this. So I'm pretty much out for the rest of the summer season. But I'm gonna be ready for college. That's the goal. How did you know you were gonna play softball in college? Well, I pretty much when it was time to like start recruiting, which I did get like not a late start to recruiting, but I didn't get on a good team where people would actually like look at me until last year. So I knew I wanted to play college softball, when I was like 12, because you look up to those people and it's one of those things like, wow, I want to do that. I want to do that. But yeah, I didn't really. I mean, I had like small schools looking at me when I was on my other team, but people really didn't start looking at me till I was on a better team. And I changed my mentality with recruiting too. I just started like calling up coaches on the phone, and just being really personable with them. And that changed. I thought of it more as like not necessarily a job, but like just something I needed to do. And there was a specific way you had to do it. But I kind of put my own twist on recruiting, which definitely helped a lot. And just being really personable and developing a relationship with each coach was definitely a big deal. I'm not going to dive right now. You'll see plenty of dives in the diving video. Well, as long as I am a very poor reader out loud. I'm a very poor reader. Okay. Well, as long as it okay and keep making great YouTube videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is okay. It's just gonna take time. I'm not diving, Claire. Shut up. What was the hardest thing you have ever had to do in softball? Do you mean like what do you mean by that? Because like when people say hardest, I don't know. Like there's been really hard physical things, but then there's been like very hard mental things. So I guess I'll say both. So one of the hardest physical things was when I was like 14. I had this coach who would like run us so much. So we would do speed and agility before practice, and she was like an outfielder in college, so she would like be like, "We're running," and after the speed and agility, I'm not like the most endurance person. I mean, I can do it. Like I hold my own. Like I was in the front of the pack and this stuff, but I mean, I don't think anybody super enjoys speed and agility. And so we would do speed and agility, and then we'd have to go run a mile, and the catchers would have to run it in their catcher's gear. And it was awful. It was so awful. It was so bad. It was so awful. And then, wow, the screen's like weird. Okay, and then after that, what was I saying? Oh, physical one. Sorry, I'm getting all these. Okay, so then the hardest mental one was probably when I had a concussion 2 years ago, I believe. And it was just really hard because I was mid-season. I mean, the day I got a concussion, I was like hitting the peak of my hitting. So that was really hard coming out and having to like miss school and like when you have a concussion, your brain just doesn't function the same way as it should, and not doing physical activity like really like I couldn't do anything. It really just kind of like I don't know. It was just really hard. Whew. Okay, you guys are coming up with some great ideas for this diving. All right. Okay, I'll dive if you guys stay on this whole live stream. I will dive at 5. I believe here at 5:50. So I will dive on here at 5:40. Does that sound good? Can you guys stay on for 15 minutes and I'll dive at 5:40? I promise. I'll put some blankets down and I'll dive in my room, you guys. You guys are so weird about diving, man. Can you maybe make a video on how to tag down at second base for a shortstop with a bad throw? I need to learn that. Everyone get mad at me for it. Yeah, totally. I'll probably show stuff about coverage. I don't know where I'd work that in, but I'll give you a tip right now about it. The biggest thing is just like is getting over there, but like not being so worried about not crowding your brain with it, because because like when you're running over to second as a shortstop, it's so hard to get distracted and looking at the runner and thinking about tagging before you catch it. So you just have to think about just catching it, nothing else, not clouding your brain. So the whole time you're running over, you have to be looking at it coming out of the catcher's hand. So you're just running, and then you just track it all the way down, not thinking about the runner. And so that thinking about the runner, that should just be like your instincts, you know, that you're going to tag her. She's going to be there. And it's just muscle memory, basically. So you need to, like, start working with the catcher or something, just because catchers always need to work on their throw downs, believe me. You can get out of shape from those very quickly. So you just have to look it all the way in, watch it all the way in, and, you know, just get creative with it when it's a bad throw. That one hop, sometimes those one hops are the ones that get the outs because they're a lot lower and speedier, and you just, you know. So, what is the best story about a game you've played? Well, I tell this one story a lot. I tell this one story in my Q&A if you want to go watch it, but I don't think I'm going to tell a different one this time. So I was like 14 or 15. I think I was 15. So, wow, 4 years ago. We were like in this championship game, and, you know, we were like, we were in this championship game, and it was like we were up by 1, and there was 1 out, and I was playing shortstop, and I didn't play shortstop that much at that time. You know, we had a main shortstop. I mainly played second, but she got hurt or something I went in, or she got in trouble or something. I think she had like an attitude or something. I had to get put in. That's a good thing. Always have a positive attitude, because your coaches will see that and put you in, and because it's infectious out there. It's better than a negative attitude. Anyway, back to reality. What was I saying? I'm sorry, I'm very distracted. Okay, so there's a runner on second, runner on third, so if they got this hit, game would be over. You know, international tiebreaker, that kind of deal. And so I'm playing shortstop, and I don't really play there. And everybody's like, oh boy. And this girl hits a boom, line shot, like to my left a little bit. And so they call me Leapin' Liberty, if you don't know. So the ball is over here. So I jump in the air, catch it all the way extended. Like my body's flat, catch it, take one like hop, and the girl off second is taking a big lead off. So I just like jump and tag her and got her out in the double play. And the game was over and we won. And everybody on the team comes out and hugs me, and like everybody was so happy. That's probably one of the best stories of a game that I played. Okay, yes, I'll go all out at 5:40. Most important game. Well, I guess you could say the most important game was the first one I ever played, but that's not really true. Most important, like, award-wise, probably one of the state playoff games my junior year. We played, you know, this really good school. We lost. We ended up losing. But that was a really important game, especially to our seniors when I was a junior. We ended up losing, which was really awful. But but that's probably one of the best important games. Yeah, so I'm getting my wisdom teeth out tomorrow. Okay. My friends are FaceTiming me. Let's see what's up. Hello? 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 Hey, I'm doing a live stream. I'm doing a live stream.
Liberties. Hey, Liberties.
I'm telling them what happened to my hand.
Oh, but nothing really did.
Well, it was like over time.
Hello, Liberties subscribers. I'm in Paris.
Zoe's in Paris right now. Say hey. Okay. How do I show you this? Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hi. How's Paris?
It's good.
Claire says, Zoe!
Hey! So I talked in French to some people, and that was good.
No French boys.
Well, they have some good style. I like how they dress.
I bet they do.
Yeah.
I bet they do.
What time is it there?
5:30. What time is it there?
It's 11:30, and
on June 18th.
I haven't slept yet since yesterday at 8 in the morning.
Oh, gosh.
I didn't sleep on the plane because I couldn't.
You're so excited.
Yeah, I watched a movie that you would hate.
What movie? The Kissing Booth?
No, Call Me By Your Name.
Is it a chick flick?
No. It's interestingly filmed, but like it's kind of weird.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Are you doing anything? Can I call you back in 15 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Finish up.
Okay, cool. All right. Bye, Zoe.
Au
Have fun in
revoir.
Paris. Bonjour. Zoe's in Paris right now. You guys know Zoe from the vlogs. She's there. She's like basically fluent in French. It's awesome. Okay. That's just Claire freaking out. Any other questions you guys have? I'm gonna dive for you in 9 minutes. My dog's barking. 9 minutes. Any other questions to pass the time? Anything else? Anything else? What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh, I show these off every live stream. Where's what's her name? Sorsen? Play dramatic. Oh yeah, I will. Oh. I bring these out every single live stream. Wow. Did you guys hear my new Did you guys hear my new saying in the last vlog? Did you hear it? Who knows what it is? Then I'm gonna start saying. No? You guys don't know? No one knows? Alright, well I'm gonna start saying. Ready? Are you ready? Let me get an illustrative device real quick. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so something that I would always do in school. That's weird. I'm an alumni. Something that I would always do in school. But I would just sit here. Let's see how I can draw. I would just sit here. Let's show you. I'd sit in school and I would just sit. Oh, wait, that was anticlimactic. I'm sorry. That was not good. So I would just sit in school and I would draw this. And you know why I would draw that? I would draw that because I felt like I was stuck. That's really bad. But I feel like I was stuck in a box with school. They held you and they made you do things a certain way to certain restraints, and there was no room for creative efforts, I guess. You in a box. I remember I'd get projects and they had to be done a specific way, even though the way that I would do it would be a lot better or a lot more work for me, but I want it to be great, and I wanted to put my best work in it and think outside the box, okay? So the new saying I'm saying is don't just think inside the box, don't just think outside the box, create your own box, okay? You guys like that? All right, just ESFP things. Yeah, so create your own box. That is the new saying. Create your own box, guys. I thought that was good. Thank you, Claire. Was that motivational? Maybe I should make a video about it. All right. Well, it's almost time to dive, guys. We're losing everybody. Right before I dive? I mean, come on. I bet everybody's going to join back in at 5:40. Hey, Claire. It's just like a FaceTime between us, but I can't see you. Just ESFP things. Claire, do you feel stuck in a box with school too? Like you can, even if you put the extra effort into it, you know, it would be better. Yeah. See, I don't care how much effort I have to put into it. I'll put so much effort into anything I do, and because I want to do it right. But when someone traps you in a box, there's no point, right? Yeah. So that's the story. Create your own box. I like it. But they're giving us 3 20-minute breaks throughout the day now. What? At Prov? What is that? Is that like creative time? I'd be like vlogging during that. I'd be on the editing grind. That's crazy. That's insane. But still, like they still stick you inside a box. Nap time? What? That's insane. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, that one person missed my inspirational speech. I'll do it again at the end. I'll do my inspirational speech at the end, including this cube. If you guys want to hear that, stick around right after my dive, and I'll tell you my inspirational speech. Yeah, so that's the deal. That's the deal. That's crazy that they're giving you 20-minute breaks throughout school. Wow. All right, so it's almost time to dive. So let's pull up some epic music here. Epic, dramatic. Is that one of those prov rumors, though? There's a lot of prov rumors. I'll give you that. All right, so my room's a mess because I'm going through stuff that I want to like give to Goodwill and stuff. So hold up, we're getting there. Let me move this stuff. Put this on my bed. Hold up. Ow, I am blind. Okay. Okay. All right. No, use music. I'm gonna use music. Why no music? Who cares? Epic. Ooh. I'm gonna tell my family. If you hear a loud crash, do not be alarmed. Great. Okay. They want me to dive on my floor. So we're gonna put some. Claire, don't get in a fight over there. Stop, people. We're gonna do it, okay? Just no arguing, please. Okay, how are you doing? I'm all right. You know, I got a cast on my hand today, but besides that, I'm okay. All right, here we go. We'll put the blanket down. Watch you break your other arm. All right, see this? Okay. We'll bunch it up. Bunch it up. See, look at this. You ever seen one of these before? Ready? Oh, it didn't work. Hold up. Green ones usually work. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Confetti popper. Ugh. I bet that scared you. Wow, that's a mess right there. Okay, well, I hope you found that interesting. Now we'll put pillows down. Okay, right there. There. Okay. And then, ready? We'll protect it. We'll put it in the pillow pet. No one commented on that confetti popper. I thought that was pretty good. It kind of scared me because I thought it was going to be a dud again. Don't use pillows. Okay, I'm using pillows. Schultz, you got my last name. You could be my sister. Just kidding. I don't have any kids. Okay. We're ready. I'm not going to hurt myself anymore. I'm using pillows. I'm going to play music too. Ha ha ha. Take that, my sister. Thank you. It was lit. All right, ready? Some epic music. All right, we'll dive this way. Just for you. I'll satisfy you for that. Ready? Okay. We're ready to go. 5:40. 2, 1. Woo! Hey! Oh, I should have done it on the beat drop. There's your dive. That was pretty good. And this worked well. There we go. Maybe I'll wear this in the diving video. Yeah. Pillow pets for the win, guys. Oh. All right. Hope you guys got what you wanted. Did you enjoy it? What a dive. Thank you. I hope it wasn't super laggy. Wow, that wasn't a hard dive. Okay. I'm not going hard, Missy. already got in trouble with the doctor once. Okay, what was I going to talk about? Oh, it's 5:40, which means this is wrapping up. Which means I'll give my inspirational talk one more time for those who weren't here. So be ready to listen. Are you ready? Okay. Does it hurt you dive in softball? No, because, I dove in a lot. I mean, sometimes it hurts when you hit the ground really hard and it knocks the wind out of you. But besides that, it doesn't really hurt. Not bad. No, you get scrapes every once in a while, but it doesn't hurt. Claire, it hurts. Claire, you got to learn how to dive right, dude. Okay, so I'm going to give you one more time. All right, don't leave. Are you ready? This is the new saying that I'm introducing. Look, there's confetti popper all over my screen. Okay, are you ready? Don't leave. Don't leave. You're going to hear something cool. Motivational speech right here, okay? Okay, so I'm going to do it one more time for the people who weren't here. All right, so when I was in school, now that I'm an alumni, I used to always sit in class, and I would just sit there and draw this on my paper. Any guesses to what it is? This is what it is. So I just sit there and draw these because of how I would feel. You know how I would feel? I would feel like I'm stuck in a box, okay? Because I would get assignments and stuff that I knew I could do better if I could put in the extra effort and think outside the box because there was no room for creativity. So I would draw these on my paper. So if any teachers saw these on their paper, it's a cube, it's a box. Like, if you saw these on the paper, it means I wasn't outside the box in your class. No offense to you. Some teachers, that's how you learn, right? But thinking outside the box can get you to go a lot further. So I drew these boxes because you shouldn't just think inside the box. You shouldn't just think outside the box. You should create your own box, okay? So I would draw these all over my paper because I knew if I could put the effort in and just put all my effort into it and thinking outside the box, not just thinking outside the box, creating my own box and doing all these extra things, I could do so much better. But I was put inside the box. But I want to make my own box. That is my motivational speech, you guys. That is it for the live stream. Any final questions before I go? No, I'm going to get floor burn. I'm not doing that. All right, guys, that is it for the live stream. You'll see a lot of diving. How's that? Just be looking forward to that. Create your own box, Liberty Vlogs. Anyway, guys, be looking for the video tomorrow of the first Tutorial Tuesday. Go follow me on Instagram. I'll put that down below. One more time, go follow me on Instagram. And I did your one dive, okay? And go follow me on Instagram and go check out that tutorial for Tutorial Tuesday. Go vote on the poll that you're excited, okay? Offset those 4 people who said no. Anyway, so I'm super excited for tomorrow. I'm getting my wisdom teeth out tomorrow, you guys. So be ready for a crazy high video. We'll see you guys next time. Be checking out for that video tomorrow, you guys. Bye, guys. Wait, here we go. Okay. Bye, guys. Create your own box. All right, bye.